Welcome back to the GiantMonsterGames Advent Calendar. We are on day 2, playing through every single deck that has ever been made on the channel, going from the least popular all the way to the most popular. So today we are playing a not very popular deck. It is Bogles or Aura Hexproof. That is right, it is the most uninteractive deck we have on the channel, but it is also a very, very strong deck. So what is this deck actually doing? Well, we are trying to get a creature into play such as Slippery Boggle, Glade Cove Scout, or Sylvana Ledgewalker. All three of these creatures have hexproof, or equivalent of hexproof. I guess technically Bogles and Sylvana Ledgewalker don't actually have the keyword hexproof, but they can't be targeted by your opponent's spells or abilities, so your opponent is going to have a really hard time killing them because they can't just bolt them or path them or fatal push them. They have to use something like make us sacrifice them. And then, once we have one of these guys into play, we then try and throw on enchantments such as Rancor or Ethereal Armor or Unflickering Courage. So we make these creatures bigger and bigger and bigger, and in a lot of cases hard to block or almost unblockable in some cases, where, Unflinching Courage makes it so they have trample, so even if they do chump block it, we are still going to be pushed through for a bunch of damage. So this is the entire point of this deck. If you want to see more about this deck, up in the top right hand corner there is a link that will show you the entire deck in a deck tech formation, along with some gameplay videos, and in the description below there's also the same thing. You can also go click down there. And if you want to pick this deck up on MTGO, there's a link also in the description below this video where you can do that. Let's get into it though with some gameplay, and I will show you how to actually play Aura Hexproof. Alright, here we go. Aura Hexproof. As we talked about, I don't think this is a keepable opening hand. Not that we don't have, but we have, yeah, no, this is not, this is mulligan-orific. And, yeah, we can keep this. We can keep it. And you can go on the bottom. Go on the, oh, why did I keep this opening hand? I just realized I have plains and, green. I don't have any way of playing this guy. That was a really, really bad, really bad mulligan. What am I doing? What am I doing? Should have made coffee this morning. Should have made more coffee. So, birds. We were actually playing against the same player as yesterday. So, he said, hey, let's have a rematch. I'll play you a different game. So, which is fun. I mean, this is fun. So, we'll see if he can get his revenge on us. And with this extremely bad mulligan, I would not be surprised if he did. Theoretically, that last hand we could not have kept either. So, yeah. Well, we know what his deck is doing at least, which is a thing. So he's gonna crack this and gain 5 life right now. I think we can. Oh, there, Sunpetal Grove. Sweet. That's actually very good. I wonder if he's gonna immediately scoop as soon as he sees what we're playing, because he seemed pretty salty about an infinite combo deck last time. So let's see if, yeah, let's see if Aura Hexproof rubs him any better. It's no better. It's not better. The answer is it is not better. I'm not gonna lie. So what do we need to do? Corsair Crufex. Sure, Corsair Crufex, you are fine. I think we throw. Yeah. I warned you. I warned him. I was like, yeah, I'm playing a different deck, but it's also not a fun deck either. So. Poor guy. Poor guy. Okay, what do we think here? I think we can throw down the plains, and we can either throw down, like, we can lump this guy up with stuff, which is probably not a bad idea. So, we could throw Totem Armor. Yeah, I think we go Spider Umbra for green. And then we're gonna go Ethereal Armor, swing in. I don't see why not. And Ethereal Armor, and a little bit more Ethereal Armor, and 8/8 on turn 2. That's our turn 3. We're turn 3. It's okay. And I think our opponent. Okay, our opponent says he has to sideboard. He can't win against this. He has nothing. Oh, Aura Hexproof. You're the most uninteractive game out there. Well, I feel a little bit bad because we know what our opponent's playing. So, that's a thing. So we need to put in a Banishing Light. We can take out the... Do we take out the Sage's Revelark? I think we can take out 2 of them. They're good, but not as good as we want. Sundering Growth. At least 2 Sundering Growths. Minimum. What else can we take out? We can take out the trample stuff, trample lifelink. It's not going to make much difference to us. And, oh, we already have 2 banishing lights in here. In that case, I would like to not put in more banishing lights, because I'd rather put in Sundering Growths and get rid of Karn. Oh, no, Karn's not an artifact. Do I want all the Sundering Growths then? The sword is really going to be a painful guard for us to play against. So I think we may leave in the... Celestial Flare also is really good. Destroy target player's sacrifice an attacking or blocking creature. I think throwing in Celestial Flare like this. I think this is the way we're going to go. I think we're going to go like that. Submit it, run it back. Here we go. Let's see how game number 2 pans out. We're playing Aura Hexproof. So, for the record, I'm not going to lie. So, Aura Hexproof was the second deck I ever made on the channel. And Aura Hexproof is a competitive deck. I mean, Bogles is a competitive deck. The problem with Bogles is it's also... We can keep this. It's also very non-interactive, which means it's not... It doesn't feel like you're playing like an honest, fun game of Magic. You're playing a game of Magic that is by the numbers and for the winning. So, me, personally, not really a fan of Aura Hexproof. After I made the deck and I played it a bunch, I was like, and this is not a deck I ever want to play. Because I like interaction. I like seeing like, oh, I'm going to have to kill this thing. I'm going to have to counter that spell. I'm going to have to swing with this creature. Where this one here, your option is like, which creature do I put all my enchantments on? And if I swing with this creature, will they be able to block it and kill it? If they can't, then I'm just going to swing with it all the time. That's going to slow us down a little bit. Not too much. We have Rancor. So that's the thing. And yeah, why not swing in for 1? Okay, well, going to our turn, Ethereal Armor. That is really good. So I think we just throw Rancor on this guy, and then we throw Ethereal Armor on him, because we have Ethereal Armor. And then we swing for 5. I figure. It seems reasonable. Seems reasonable if you ask me. And we're just gonna ship it to our turn. We're literally not doing anything. The nice thing about Aura Hexproof, and the reason why it's so powerful, is because all of our creatures have Hexproof, which means they can't be the target of spells or abilities our opponent control. So there's just no way for him to deal with our stuff. And he bought down sort of Body and Mind, so protection from green, protection from blue, which means he can chump block for days. Whenever a creature deals damage to a player, you get a wolf token, and you put the top 10 cards of his or her library into the graveyard. That's neat. That is very neat. I think what we do is we need to hold up... Oh my god, I just played the forest. That's a thing. It's a thing that happens once in a while, I guess. We could play this on there. Whenever creature gets plus somewhere. So we can put this on this guy and we're going to draw a card. That is probably the best bet. Yeah. I think that's what it's going to be. Then we'll draw a card. The thing about Celestial Flare is it's going to make him sacrifice his Elvish guy here, which is good for us, but at the same time, it doesn't get rid of Sword of Fire and Ice. It just prolongs the game a little bit. So, opponent swinging in, going to take some damage. He's going to take, what, 7 damage, and we gain, we got to draw a card. Always yield to this ability, always yes. And we draw some Petal Grove. Not going to help us that much, so just fine. So our opponent is going to swing in. He is going to swing in with the Elvish Mystic. Elvish Mystic swinging in. And yeah, so this is basically our game plan. Put a creature down, stack up a bunch of auras, swing for value. So he is going to, when he gets, what is this? So this is, again, when he does, he puts a Wolf token into play, and he also gets to put the top 10 cards of our library into the graveyard. So he's going to dump, you know, 1/4 of our library. No, 1/5. 1/5 of our library into the graveyard. Yep. That's the thing that happens. So he's basically going to be milling us out. So, okay. Going to our turn. So he basically taps himself out. Plays another Courser. So he's going to gain some life off of that. And the thing is, he's probably, I mean, chump blocking with the wolf doesn't really help him much. Oh, he's going to equip the Courser. Okay, that makes sense. That is fine. Totally fine. Banishing Light. I think that may have just won us the game. Has it won us the game? If it doesn't win us the game, it definitely slows our opponent down. So we can pay this away. Banishing Light the sword away. Goodbye, sword. Thanks for coming out. So you are going to be targeting the sword. Yep. Sword goes away, which is nice for us. Don't really want to deal with that sword. And then I think we swing in and then we play the Glade Cove Scout as the in our second main phase. That's what the plan is going to be. Again, it's not hyper interactive. This is why I'm like, yeah, I'm complaining about this deck because it's not my kind of deck. There is a certain like type of deck out there that I'm just like not interested in playing ever, and this happens to be one of those. It's like I was building a commander deck at one point, and it was the Thrall Troll, the Last of Us Troll or something. I can't remember exactly what his name is, but he's a troll that has also a Slippery Boggle. Let's play a Slippery Boggle just because flavor-wise, the deck is called Bogles as well. And we can play this out of our graveyard? Oh no, we could pay to return it. Cancel. Yeah, so what was I saying though? So there's a deck called Thrall Troll. It's a commander deck, and the whole point is you like stack up stuff onto him and you swing in, and you're not trying to do anything, you're not trying to like negotiate and play the game and like sparring with each other. You're just kind of like, and I put everything on this guy and I swing in. It's not a deck I enjoy playing. Not really my kind of thing. Okay, so he needs to seriously hold up stuff, otherwise we're going to keep swinging in and doing some serious damage. We're also probably going to start holding up Celestial Flare because... hold on, do we have our opponent? Do we have him? We have 8 damage on board. 9 damage on board. I think we do. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he can absorb all of that damage. He can absorb all of it. Okay. Now, here's the question, though. Does he have enough to kill this guy? He doesn't. So, what we do... And this is a jerk move, I'm not gonna lie. This is why I'm like, let's play Bogles. let's play our hexproof. Okay, we're gonna swing with this guy. Pass it to him. He has to block with multiple things. So he's probably gonna put in both of these guys because he has to. So that's blocking 4, 5. Okay, and I think we still have him because we have Celestial Flare. Oh, remember that time that I skipped through? I gave him an extra turn. I totally hit. I hit the 6 button, guys. Not the best day for me. It's not gonna be enough to kill him though. So what do we kill first? I think we kill his... do we kill the Courser? Oh, okay, so you go there. Oh, we go like this. Yeah, first, second... Yeah. Okay. Oh, now we can play Celestial Flare. Oh, apparently enough. Okay, well, apparently you have to select your order in which you are blocking first, and then you get to play spells. That seems weird. I've never heard of this before, but apparently that's the way it goes. Apparently, this is the way it is. So our opponent has to sacrifice creature, which I think makes it so... Oh, no, they still don't lose the game. But they definitely don't... they sacrifice the Sakura Tribelter. Yeah, why not? That's one way of doing it. Okay. And then we draw a card. Do we draw anything interesting? Yes, we want to draw a card. Sundering Growth. That's not much of anything. We could have played these things. I'm okay with it. Rather leave our opponent guessing on what we may have in hand. And I think we have our opponent. I'm not sure how he comes back from this. Kind of GG, I think. Sorry. Bogles is a hard one. You need to have a way of making your opponent sacrifice creatures. We got the GGs from our opponent. Okay, guys, that has been the game. Until next time, don't forget to game like a giant monster. Thanks for watching the Giant Monster Games Advent Calendar. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe if you like this video and want to see more videos just like it. A huge shout out to all of the Patreon supporters. You guys are helping make videos like this, and if you want to pick this deck up, there is a link below with an affiliate link so you can grab this entire deck on MTGO.